Walking Macau Streets. Dear Lord, show me a sign. Give me a map. Oh yeah.
But then I just want to show you, wow, check that out. I wish somebody was walking through there. That's a really cool image in it. Some nice artwork. And this whole street goes all the way down to Lorca's Street. Lorca's is like named after. Is there a face in there? Little styrofoam drifting down the street. Okay, this is this little lane called Creche Lane, and it's kind of interesting because it's sandwiched between this little circle of cool artwork, and I'm going to kind of give you some context of this, of where this lane is at. It's Travessa de Francisco Antonio is on this side, and then our little street is so small that I'm actually going to walk across it in the introduction and go over to this side, and then we're actually going to target the street as our focus today and just show you what all this tiny little street connects to. And there's the other street sign, and then you can see this street right here is called Rua de Francisco Antonio, and it goes out towards the waterfront. So we're gonna basically give a little video, and we're gonna highlight this and just kind of show you these two streets, and we're gonna go down this little alley over here, show you this whole park with a lot more artwork. So stay tuned, and this is going to be all centered around this little street called Creche Lane. 2024. Let's check out Macau. Come on. Creche Lane. I am kind of curious. Maybe sometimes you guys can translate for me what the Chinese says exactly, because I'm kind of curious and I might learn from you guys. But this street right here connects this Travessa with all of these beautiful artwork everywhere. Travessa de Francisco Antonio. And you kind of have, there's this little building in between, so basically that little street just goes between this Travessa and the other one, which is a Rua. But then I just want to show you, wow, check that out. I wish somebody was walking through there. That's a really cool image. So we're going to walk through here, and then on the other side you can see Sun Park. And this is Sun Park. It's like a private parking garage. One of these has some sculpture in it, some nice artwork. And this whole street goes all the way down to Lorca's Street. Lorca's is like named after the Portuguese ships. And there's all the ponts are down there, like Pont 16 and such. And then right there is like Sun Park, and it's called Pont y Horta Plaza. So kind of a cool little space. So what we're going to do is go back towards our Creche Lane by going around like this. Oh, they move these two. They move those two because they can move this vehicle out. So you can see that space right there. So they'll move them, and then that's how they can move cars past some of the sidewalks they need to move them past. Okay. And now we're on our little Travessa. Looks kind of cool. And then this is our Target Street, the Creche, Travessa de Creche. And so basically this little creche just goes between these two buildings. So there's one building there, with all the cool artwork everywhere. Is there a face in there? Little styrofoam drifting down the street. And since that is our focus, I'm going to go down this way because this little Travessa, and then we're going to come back to our Creche street. And then basically this little thing has a little temple. All kinds of cool stuff. Oh yeah, so if you saw my other video where I did target the street, I have this as a thumbnail right there. But this is pretty popular for Instagram. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. And this cat is always there too. They put the cat on the leash. So he's there. Oh, that restaurant looks really good right there. And then if we were to go up, actually I might do that. That might be interesting. So Creche was on that corner, and way down there is the this one has some good food there. I might come back here for this in a second. So so Creche was down there. And then if I was to continue up our street, which is called Rua de Travessa de Antonio Francisco Antonio right there. So there's a lot of stuff happening in this area. So this is kind of the back side of Sunsun Park. So that little Creche was in that middle of these blocks right there, right? And then if I go up here, this goes up to a park. It's going to kind of give you some little bit of background. So where we're at right now was all kind of reclaimed land. And then this area up here would have been more historical Portugal, when Macau was Portugal from. And so everything that were down below was reclaimed land. They took it from the ocean and they kind of built on it because the ground was kind of murky. Silt. And so up this way would have been, if you go down, this is Seminary Street, I believe. No, Aquino, Largo de Aquino. And so our little Target Street would be down there. And you get another little taste of Macau. We grounded it to a tiny little street where we gave it some credit. Gave it some connection, and now we're going to end here and Largo de Aquino. So, hope you liked it. Got a little slice of Macau for you. $2024. Let's check out Macau. Come on.